Oh, okay. So you're still here. Good. Good. Okay. Yeah. I asked for a personal guard inside my room tonight. So good to see you here. Here we are. There you go. Just stand over there. No, over there. Just in the corner. You don't need to be right next to me. You don't need to be right next to me. You just need to be in the room, Just not hovering. Not hovering, not lurking right next to me. You're here to guard, not to lurk. Well, yes, I did. Of course I did. Of course I did. They wouldn't have sent you unless I'd requested you, and uh, I requested you because you are the most competent guard. I mean, I didn't request you specifically. I didn't say your name. I said the most competent guard, and that was. I mean, I knew that they would think that was you because I'd overheard the captain talking about how you are the most competent. Also, he said that you don't like escort duty. You said that it's not like it's just ceremonial. Is that what you said? Just like just for show, just pomp and circumstance. Is that what you said? Is that what you said? Okay. Hmm. So you think that this you being here tonight, is guarding me. You think that that's no, not now. Of course, not now, because now you're actually. Hmm. Of course, I need to guard in my room. What are you talking about? This is what. If you're here to guard, where else would you guard? Okay, but outside the door, what are you going to see outside the door if there's something in the room? I've got a guard outside the door. I've got another guard outside the door. But, he's not in here. He's guarding the door outside. He's guarding outside the door. So, you're here. Funny enough, though, for somebody who thinks that the escort duty was ceremonial, you never asked for reassignment, did you? I mean, you're still here. You could have gotten a reassignment if you didn't want to be here. If you didn't want to escort, you could have gotten out of it. You could have left. So why are you still here? Why? Why are you still here if you don't want to be here? Why, if you think that being my escort was just ceremonial, why are you still here? Uh-huh. How very noble of you. How very responsible of you to do your duty. To just do your duty. I don't know that you're doing your duty. Well, yes, you're here, you're guarding, yes, you escort, yes, you do all of those things, but you don't do it the way the other guards do it. Well, because they do. Yes, they guard, they escort, they do those things, but they also, they show deference. Okay, well, just not being okay, doing your duty and not doing anything wrong isn't the same as not. It's not the same as just showing different. Like, well, they look at their feet. They look at their feet a lot, or in turn they smile too much. Like frozen smiles or awkward smiles. But you don't do that. You don't do any of that. You don't ever look. You don't look intimidated. There's no deference there. Intimidation, deference. What's the difference? Okay. Look. So I, I, I will admit. Okay, it's nice to be able to maintain eye contact with somebody. That's you know. I just like to be able to maintain eye contact. I like to be able to see somebody's face. I like to be able to see somebody's eyes when they look up at me, not just like looking down and still smiling. Somehow they do that. Sometimes it's weird. Uh, so anyway, yeah. So I asked for you. Well, I asked for clarification. I asked for the most competent. I asked for you. That's why you're here in my room. How do I know about what? Oh, well, I know about I know about your feelings about escorting because I've overheard conversations and and I know that you haven't been transferred because obviously you haven't been transferred and so I've been watching your rotation schedule, which is mm, that's a perfectly normal thing to do. That's it's whose palace is it? Hmm? It's my palace. It's my palace. It would be weird if I didn't know what was going on inside my palace. It's not weird that I have been paying attention to your schedule. Just because I know when you pass the portrait gallery every night doesn't mean it just doesn't mean any. Well, because I it happens to be when I tend to take a casual stroll through the portrait gallery. That's all. That's all. Um, it's coincidence, just coincidental that happens to be at the same time. Don't say anything. Stop it. I know how it sounds. I don't. I don't want anything from you. I don't want. There's nothing I want. I have everything that I want. I'm a princess. What could a princess want? A princess gets everything she wants. I've got everything I want. Princess who doesn't have everything that she wants is a princess who could be controlled. Somebody if you want something and they have it, they have control, right, in that situation. So I don't want things. Okay, so naturally, yeah, okay, yeah. So everybody wants something sometimes, but you don't show that you want. You don't show that you want something or someone. You don't show that you want. I mean, something. You don't show that you want something. Yeah, I'm very good at not wanting things, as far as anybody knows. Mm. Hmm. Mm. Hmm. Okay, so. Well, okay, like I said, I want people to look me in the eyes, and so you do that. You do that, so I've got that. That's uh, admittedly, you look me in the eyes in order to argue with me. That's not cool. That's you do that a little too often. I would not cool. Uh, I almost had you reassigned. I'll have you know. I almost. Uh, okay, so this isn't something. Okay, so I didn't actually plan this out. Like it's so I asked. I knew it would be you. I know I said that I wanted, but this isn't something that I do, right? I don't do this. I don't like engineer situations in order to spend time with people just because they look me in the eyes once in a while and maybe sometimes argue back. I don't care. I don't care if you argue. I don't care about anybody about that much. I mean, I care about my people. I don't care, but I don't care if somebody doesn't argue with me, obviously, or look me in the eye. Okay, I do. I said I like it when people look me in the eye. I do like it, but I don't care if they do. I don't. I just prefer it if they do, and you do. Yeah, not argue with me, not arguably. Look. Okay, so look me in the eye and be honest with me. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Look me in the eye and be honest with me, even if you disagree. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, you know, like I said, I don't go orchestrating those situations so that I could have. Well, okay, I kind of orchestrated this a little bit, but because I didn't. It's 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 not what it's not what I usually do. It's not what I think of myself as doing. It's weird. I don't know what's going on with me. I just you know Everyone here is also, yes, Your Highness, yes, Your Highness, whatever you say, Your Highness, you're so wise, Your Highness, you're so beautiful. It's just, they don't always mean it. I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure that they usually think I'm right because I'm usually right. But like they can't always think I'm right, right? And you don't always think I'm right, and it shows. It shows because of your lack of deference, is what I'm saying. So I guess I just know you just do your job, right? You don't try to placate me, or you're not a sycophant. You're not one of those people who just yes me to death because you want something, you know? Um, you don't treat me like I'm some asset to have or be used or what have you. That's kind of uncommon for me around it. I'm not asking you. I'm not saying that I'm not asking you to like me like I like you. I mean, not that okay, you know what I'm saying. I'm not asking you to like me. I don't want you to I don't care if you like me. I mean, I care if you like, uh, but I'm also not so far gone that I would order you to stay here just because I want to be around you and because I get that's not how it works. You can't okay, so I did order you to be around here, but you could, but I'm not ordering you to like me because that's ridiculous. That's not how it works. I know that's not how it works. I just, I just wanted you to be here. Okay, I just wanted you to be here in the same room, and I wanted to I just wanted you to be here. And when you talk to me and approve of something or disapprove of something, I know that it's your actual opinion. Because if somebody always says yes, I don't know if they ever mean no. And you have told me no. That is that is the whole thing. That is the whole thing that I want that one honest thing, that one honest person, that one m- moment of when you seem to approve of me. It's genuine. And you do sometimes seem to approve of me. So, as embarrassing as that is, I want that approval. Hmm? I I'm sorry. I don't know that I heard that properly. Could you say that again? Okay. Okay. I see. Well, that is that's that's good to know. That's very good to know. Um, Although you should know that if that's the way you feel, um, I have been told by mm, people who uh, are above me in rank, namely my parents, my siblings, that I can be exhausting, and sometimes demanding, and I can be Mm. Mercurial. I change my mind a lot, or at least I seem to. In my head, I know exactly what I want, and I'm just expressing. s- Admittedly, I have seemed to go back and forth with what I am saying a lot of times within just the past 15 minutes as I was describing what's going on here and explaining myself to you. So So I can see why they would think that I go back and forth on my opinions, but I know them. I know them. I don't I don't shift and change my mind as quickly as it seems. I just sometimes have trouble getting to the point where I can express what I actually want, because wanting is a vulnerability. But but I'm not I'm not. Uh-huh. Yeah, I guess I was trying to talk you down from, feeling the way you feel, because I want to make sure that if you're here, it's because you actually want to be, and not because I ordered you, or because it's your duty, or because um yeah, yeah, exactly. I want you to want to be here the way that I want you to be here. Thank you. Um yeah, vulnerable together sounds very nice. Okay, well then, so you're staying? No. No, you don't have to stay in the corner.